Coming up on Chtv, we learn about Women's History Month and see if CHS students really know how tall they are.
Darling, you send me, I know you.
Good morning, Greyhounds. My name is Gabi Bradley.
And I'm Ryan Powell here with your Chtv morning announcements. Before we begin, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
This March is jam-packed. Throughout the month, we celebrate not just women's history, but also developmental disability awareness. Developmental Disability Awareness Month was first nationally recognized by former President Ronald Reagan in 1987. Disability awareness serves to educate society regarding disabilities and how we as people can bring about necessary change.
Here are some quick facts about Developmental Disability Awareness Month that many people may not know. About 15%, over 1 billion of the global population live with a disability. There are 5 developmental disabilities, which are autism spectrum disorder, cerebral palsy, intellectual disabilities, ADHD, and learning disabilities.
Celebrate Developmental Disability Awareness this month and let all of us continue to educate ourselves regarding this topic. Also this month we have Women's History.
CHTV's Kate Beck made a package about the history of Women's History Month. Let's go check it out.
SATs, you may not know that it also brings a national holiday, Women's History Month. But this raises the question, what exactly is Women's History Month?
Women's History Month is a month that celebrates women's achievements and accomplishments throughout not only American history, but also other countries that celebrate it, and those include Australia and also the United Kingdom. I think women's history is an integral part of course, our nation's past, and at the same time often has been overlooked. And so I think taking these moments to now celebrate accomplishments and achievements of women, oftentimes their voices were diminished. I think celebrating that and also empowering them now after the fact is an amazing thing. Something that perhaps should have been done a while back or a long time ago, but instead we're doing now. There are so many women in American history that I admire and respect, but most notably is Alice Paul. Many women advocated for female suffrage long before Alice Paul. Famously, people associate women's suffrage with a woman named Susan B. Anthony, who was also a major trailblazer. Alice Paul was different though. She saw women's suffrage as a goal that could be accomplished in the moment, and that moment was the Progressive Era. And she went to extreme measures, including starving herself nearly to death to get women the right to vote. And one of the things that often kids don't understand, Alice Paul lived through the 1970s. In fact, she only died 5 years before I was born. So she's not someone that is so disconnected from reality or our life now. In fact, she's someone that has directly influenced our culture and history.
Thank you for that history of Women's History Month. The women in history I look up most to is Carrie Fisher. What about you, Gabby?
The woman I look up to most is Katherine Dunham, who created a whole new genre of dance. To celebrate Women's History Month this month, read books about women's rights, watch films made by women, and celebrate all the women in your life.
To celebrate Developmental Disability Awareness Month, participate in Best Buddies Spirit Week next week. I'm most excited for Crazy Stocks on Wednesday.
What's really crazy is how well our Greyhounds have been playing this season. Let's send it over to Stanzy to see what she's got for us today. Stanzy?
Thank you. This is Stanzy Williams for your first Sportscast of March. With basketball closing up and lacrosse starting their new season, there is much to cover. Speaking of basketball, there was a unified game on the 21st that included both the unified cheer team and the unified basketball team. Continuing, boys basketball has just lost to Westfield by 3 points, a devastating loss to end their season. Lacrosse girls JV has 3 games on Saturday at Noblesville for an exciting start to their season. On Tuesday, the boys lacrosse team will match up against Westfield in an enemy game at 7:30 away. After Indiana Hoosiers pulled off their impressive win against Purdue, they went down the leaderboard when they got beat by Iowa by over 20 points. They now play the unranked Michigan team on Sunday at 4:30, hoping to redeem themselves. Indiana's rival, the Purdue Boilermakers, will have their next game after the loss tonight against Wisconsin at 9. We are now one step closer to March Madness. Outside of Carmel, the Pacers will be facing the Spurs at 8:30. They also play Sunday against the Bulls at 3:30 and Monday against the 76ers at 7. That wraps up my sports for today as I send it over to weather. Thank you.
Thanks, Stanzy. Good morning, Greyhounds. Tomorrow is expected to be rainy all day, so be prepared if you're walking the trail. This weekend should be nice, with Saturday having a high of 51 and Sunday a high of 56. Next week, look forward to a high of 66 on Monday. Now let's send it over to Gracie and Luke to find out what new shows you need to catch up on.
Good morning, Greyhounds. I'm Gracie Prader.
And I'm Luke Anderson.
And we are here with your entertainment update for this Thursday. In Netflix news, the new season of Outer Banks recently came out.
That's right, Gracie. On February 23rd, Outer Banks Season 3 released. The reviews seem to be a bit mixed for this season, but the viewing numbers are through the roof. The show has already announced a Season 4 to be released on Netflix.
I've personally never seen the show, but it's interesting to see how much the fans resonate with the characters. Luke, have you ever seen Outer Banks?
I will probably not be watching it, but you know what I will be seeing is Creed 3. Starring Michael B. Jordan and rising star Jonathan Majors, the movie comes out tomorrow and will be the third movie in the Creed franchise. Jordan was asked if a fourth movie would be set to come out, and he said, and I quote, "without a doubt."
That sounds incredible. In Carmel news, the Mr. Carmel Showcase is 10 days away, and you can purchase tickets on the GoFan app now. Doors open at 7 p.m. on Friday, March 10th in the auditorium, so make sure to check it out. Hopefully the boys measure up to the competition.
Absolutely, Gracie. And speaking of measuring up, CHTV's very own Caden Clausen went around asking students their height and seeing if they're shorter or taller than they think. Let's check it out.
Have you ever wondered if the guy you're talking to is lying about his height? Today, I walked around Carmel and asked guys how tall they were.
Hello, what's your name?
My name is James Palmer.
And how tall are you?
I am 5'8".
All right, can I check that?
Sure.
You are 5'8", good job.
Thank you.
All right, what's your name?
Jaden.
And how tall are you?
6'1".
Can I check that?
Yeah.
Ooh, you're only 6 foot, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Hello, what's your name?
Daniel Mack.
And how tall are you?
I am 6'3".
All right, can I check that? Okay.
Oh, you were 6'1".
That's lying, bro. Hold on, let me see something.
Wait.
Hold on, all the way.
Yeah, you were 6'1".
I am not 6'1". I'm not 6'1".
Hello, what's your name?
Yusuf.
And how tall are you?
I think I'm like 5'10" right now. 5'11" with the shoes on.
All right, can I check that?
Okay.
He's 5'9".
Thanks, Caden. It's crazy to see how many people at Carmel don't know their own height. Personally, I know that I'm 5'7". Luke, how tall are you?
I'm 7'2". Now let's send it back to the news desk.
Thank you, Gracie and Luke.
Happy birthday to everyone listed on the bottom of the screen.
In other announcements, are you interested in having your short stories, poetry, artwork, or reviews published in the school literary magazine? This is a great opportunity to showcase your artistic skills and compete for a $15 Amazon gift card. Entries are due by midnight, March 15th on the Google form. Visit their social media at CHS Literary Magazine for more information.
Congratulations to the 3 CHS Science Bowl teams that participated in the State Regional Science Bowl this past Saturday. Team 1 placed first and will travel to Washington, D.C. in April for the National Science Bowl. Team 1 members are Kanan He, Kevin Hu, Luca Mo, Grace Yang, and Jonathan Yang. Congratulations.
Students currently in grades 9 to 11 who are interested in helping students new to CHS can pick up applications to be in Greyhound Connections from Mr. Stolpe in E233. Applications must be picked up and submitted in person.
Congratulations and well done to everyone who took the SAT yesterday. According to the College Board, scores will be released 21 to 28 days after the test date, and any colleges that you listed to receive your scores will get them 10 days after.
Hats of Hope will be meeting today after school until 5:15 in room A226. We hope to see you all there.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes will be meeting tomorrow morning at 8:15 in the freshman cafeteria.
Lastly, don't forget to submit a picture of your pet for CHTV's Pet of the Year and to win fabulous prizes and see your pet posted on your CHTV Instagram account.
That's all we have for your morning announcements, Greyhounds.
Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel at CHTV Carmel Television, follow our Instagram at Carmel TV, and our Twitter at CHTV.
This has been Gabi Bradley.
And I've been Ryan Powell.
Have a great rest of your day, Carmel.
Darling,